The reality of human existence, material comfort has been achieved, but it has only amplified the fragmentation of their emotional states. People cling to subjective narratives, ideologies, and moralities, using them as tools to create divisions where none need to exist. As their focus shifts inward, towards their personal emotions and desires, they lose touch with the objective indifference of the universe. The decay of humanity seems inevitable, not through some cataclysm but through the slow erosion of meaning as they drown in emotional indulgence. Societal cohesion frays as personal and collective emotions become more dominant than practical reality. While they may continue to advance technologically, their connection to raw existence weakens. And in that gradual decay, humanity will find itself lost, perhaps without ever realizing how far they've drifted. The emotions they hold onto, which once gave them a sense of purpose or meaning, ultimately have no power in the face of reality's indifference. The only thing left is the material world, which will carry on without them, indifferent to their internal turmoil. The question is whether anyone will be able to see past the emotional noise before it's too late, or if the inertia of their existence is too deeply ingrained to overcome. Human language, deeply entrenched in history and culture, acts as a double-edged sword. It was originally a tool for survival and connection, but over time, it became a mechanism to box in thoughts and experiences. Words are no longer direct expressions of reality, but are filtered through the collective constructs of society, shaped by countless generations. This makes it nearly impossible to confront reality on its own terms, as language has been commodified and distorted to fit pre-existing human narratives. In the process, thinking itself, once essential for survival, has become obsolete in modern society. Critical thought is reduced to surface-level engagement, often constrained by social norms and the limitations of linguistic boxes. People romanticize their existence, using the same language to amplify their emotional states, further detaching themselves from reality. Instead of direct confrontation with the harsh truths of existence, humans create comfort zones through words, stories, and beliefs, constructs that hold little weight outside their own cultural framework. As a result, humanity will continue its material advancement, propped up by technology and infrastructure, while the deeper aspects of existence, the very essence of life, get diluted. The gradual collapse of culture and the subjective framework sustaining it will happen alongside this material progress. And as long as humans keep romanticizing their condition, they will likely remain oblivious to their own decay until the systems they've built fall apart around them. This is the paradox, a species materially advancing, yet spiritually and intellectually regressing, locked in a cycle of perpetuating its own limitations. The human body in modern society is simply an empty shell, simply maintained for the sake of existence without any inherent meaning or purpose beyond the superficial ones provided by modern society. The commodified perspectives and beliefs that individuals adopt throughout their lives, shaped by the accumulation of language and cultural norms, are ultimately inconsequential. They serve only to fill the empty vessel of the human body, offering fleeting emotional and spiritual comfort, but these perspectives have no real impact on the indifferent reality of existence. In a society where ambitions, goals, and meanings are fluid, constantly shifting based on the convenience or mood of the individual, the overall human experience loses any substantial value. Life has become a simulation, where people pick and choose perspectives, stories, and identities like items off a shelf, none of which hold any true, lasting significance. Whether a person lives for decades, dies young, or never reaches adulthood, the outcome is the same. These commodified perspectives do nothing to change the reality of human existence, a series of motions without intrinsic meaning. The commodification of human life itself means that people no longer see each other or themselves as anything more than objects or roles within a larger system. Like animals or trees, humans are seen through lenses that society has constructed and commodified. As such, interactions, emotions, and even the concept of life itself become products of a simulation, where everything is reduced to an empty cycle of consumption, perception, and eventual decay, without any profound connection to reality. The state of being alive, whether one is disinterested or interested in life, ultimately holds no significance in the grand scheme of existence. Once you die, you return to the indifferent universe as the same basic particles you were composed of, without any trace of meaning or purpose. Your experiences, emotions, and the fleeting meaning you might have found through language or culture dissolve completely, as they were never more than temporary constructs. The commodified lens of human language and perception serves only to delay the inevitable confrontation with this indifferent reality. Language is a tool, a buffer created by humans to give shape to their experiences, but it cannot alter the fundamental truths of existence. Just as words hold no power over the forces of nature, they cannot alter the inevitability of death. In the end, no matter how much one engages with life or avoids it, everyone meets the same fate, and all of the stories, beliefs, and frameworks built through language fade into the vast indifference of reality.